Now back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Barton Power Sports.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Talking outdoors every Saturday morning, and this being the fourth Saturday, it means Ron Wong is in. Bonus Wong.
Good morning, everybody. And you know what? You know what's so great about Bonus Saturday?
Wong? What is so great?
That we get to talk fishing for an hour and a half. And,
almost.
And I have to tell you, almost an hour and a half.
Yeah, we are.
Well, yeah, we are going to.
This is
hour
all
and
fishing.
a half. This is very unusual on Outdoors with Larry Ray. And I have to tell you, it's been so much fun. You know, today we've already talked a little bit about the conditions around the Memphis Mid-South area.
Yes.
Fishing conditions, that is. And then we got a chance to talk to the president of Lou's Fishing, Gary Remensnyder, about the Lou's Ozark Fishing Museum that just recently opened. And golly. And then we get to now talk to.
Yeah, we're talking to a man that has a passion for fishing, that left his home country, had a couple $1,000 in
$2,000 in his pockets,
slept in his truck, and did all these different
a tackle box, a rod and reel.
That's all you need,
and that's all you need
and
if you have a passion
for doing what you want to do. And so, why don't you introduce this next guest? Because I'm really pleased on Outdoors. We've been on the air almost 16 years, and I had a chance to meet this young man.
At the time, he was a very, very young man.
Back
when
in
you
2004 at Lake Wiley at his first Bassmaster Classic, and I got the chance to interview him. I know he doesn't remember me, but I don't know what he said at that time either. But introduce this guest.
But and since 2004, when you met this young gentleman, he has won a Bassmaster Classic, and most recently won a BASS Elite Tournament on Wheeler Lake. Takahiro Omori. Takahiro, how are you this morning?
I'm good. Thanks for having me here.
We're wonderful. I've been excited about this. In fact, I thought you were on last week. I was getting so nervous, but let me tell a little bit about it, because on this Saturday morning, this young man has 11 classic appearances.
Yes,
a victory. He's been in the money 140 times, 6 first-place finishes, including recently at Lake Wheeler, where Ron was down there.
There are pictures on the website.
LROutdoors.com. He's got
Takahiro.
41 top 10 finishes, 70 top 20 fishes. He's caught almost 7,000 pounds of bass, and he's won $1.8 million. Now, I don't know what that relates to in Japanese money. But
the yen.
Yeah, pardon?
The yen.
The yen? Mm-hmm. I don't know how many yens that is, but I have a yen to be his friend.
Takahiro, you know, after winning the Wheeler tournament, what was that like? Because it had been a while since you had won a tournament at the elite level.
It is. It was a while. So I felt. You know, I almost forgot how it feels good when you win.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Now,
today the competition is so good. You know, all the guys, it's just better than ever. So it's hard to win one of those.
Yeah, they are. I mean, today it is very hard. You're right.
But the competition.
I was very happy about it.
Yeah, I'm sure you're very happy about it when they hand you the check too, because that means a lot. What was your, and I'm asking, Ron knows this, when you haven't won for a while, what is your attitude going into Wheeler? I mean, did you really feel like this could be the place?
Well, you know, I just do the same as any other tournament I fish. You know, I prepare all my tackle and mentally, physically, you know, just like any other tournament. So when your time, I guess your time. It's your time.
It's your time.
Yeah. Tell our listeners, Takahiro, how you found those fish and what did you catch them on?
Well, he went to the same place somebody else had gone to.
Well, I find those fish actually first is a practice, then I don't touch it, next 2 days.
Yeah,
I went
right.
back to that spot first in the tournament, but I never had a bite.
Yeah.
And some reason, the second day of the tournament, all those fish came back to me.
Uh-huh.
So that's when I had, next 3 days, I had a bigger stringer for the tournament. Like each those 3 days, it was just amazing 3 days I had.
Yeah, that last day was pretty amazing, didn't you? I mean, 25 pounds?
Well, not just that. I had a 23-pound the second day of the tournament, 22 pounds day 3. It's like, the Lake Weir that time of the year, it just blown away.
Takahiro, everybody knows now that you found your fish on Decatur Flats there on Wheeler Lake. And Decatur Flats is actually a very, very big area. And, of course, you fished on one end of it, the southern end of it, and Randy Howell was essentially fishing the northern end of it. What made you feel like you had a good area?
Well, I fished many tournaments in the past. I have experience over there, but it used to be they had a lot of milfoil in the flat.
That's right.
A lot of more fish. So most of the other competitor maybe overlooked this time because no grass last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
But I fished there, last tournament I fished over there was 5 years ago. And a lot of stuff changes every year, but especially this time had no grass. So I think, only a few boats was up there, even a practice day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I caught most of my fish just throwing a topwater bait and some swim bait, some Carolina rig, some square bill. Most of the time, the practice day, I just threw square bill crankbait, like Lucky Crab square bill, then just cover a lot of those shell bait, like stumps, whatever on the flat, to just try to find some fish. I just find two real good, like a sweet spot out of the flat.
Right.
I said, man, I'm going to start it over there during a tournament.
That's how
it went.
Did you know in practice, when you were catching a few fish there, they were going to be the size they were?
Well, I had one 5-pounder I caught Monday. Then that was Monday morning. Around noon, I came back to that spot. I shook off 6-pounder and 4-pounders for the bait. But I never had that. I never saw that many big fish I can catch. So I thought that was just a kicker fish I might need it during a tournament. I already caught it in the practice. So that was a surprise to me to have that many big fish, actually, to be able to catch 22, 23 pounds, like a 25 pound.
Yeah, that was really amazing. Takahiro, one of the very first people that you knew in the United States was Gary Yamamoto, and actually you met him in Japan.
Yeah.
And so when you came over to the U.S. to begin your fishing career, that family essentially kind of took you in, didn't they?
Yes, the Gary's, it's about 30 years ago. It's a good friend of mine. Now he's one of the sponsors of mine, and he makes a lot of good soft plastics, especially like a Senko or, other stuff like that. And he back then, he lived in Arizona. Then I said, good place to move is probably center, like Texas, because I can go to the east, I can go to the west, and he ended up moving to Texas too. But yes, it's been a long time, and it's still a great friend of mine. Yeah, Gary is, and he never changed it too. So
right,
and we're talking to Takahiro Omori about his amazing career as a professional bass fisherman coming from Japan. Banking his whole life on this to come over here and has accomplished so much in a short period of time. And I know that I understand you had that Japanese flag with you at Wheeler. Is that right?
Yes, I did. The reason I brought the Japanese flag in my boat last day because it had happened like about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Had a big earthquake here. A bunch of people. There's still a lot of people who don't have a home.
Yeah.
So as you know, as much as I enjoy living in this country in the U.S. As a professional angler, but I'm still a Japanese citizen. So
yes.
I go back to see my mom, my brother, sister in Japan last winter, and I said, man, I get a lot of exposure last year at the tournament, on the ESPN and stuff like that. And I said, man, I got to bring some message to the people in Japan to support me. So that works out real good.
Well, that was really amazing, and I think that'll stand out for a lot of folks that was at the tournament. And Ron was there, and he mentioned it to me, and I know you had a chance to talk about your native land. And Ron, I know Bass Fest is coming up.
Bass Fest is coming up. That's right, Takahiro. And, that Lake Texoma should set up pretty good for you. And currently you are number 3 for Angler of the Year.
That's what he's looking. He wants to win that.
And you want to win that and also qualify for the Classic again, right?
Of course. The Classic, qualifying the Classic is the goal for every year for all the Tour Pro. And we're going to Texas next spring, Lake Conroe.
Yep.
That's really excited about it, too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it, for sure.
Well, we really appreciate you taking time from your busy schedule to be on Outdoors with Larry Ray. And again, Takahiro, you have a lot of fans in this Memphis, Tennessee area that keep up with your career. And right here on this radio station, I know we keep up with you. And since I have a little tie from, it just seems like yesterday, but 12 years ago at Lake Wiley. But we wish you nothing but success, young man, just to keep up there. And we hope that 2016 is a great year and will lead into great things in 2017 for you, okay?
Oh, thank you so much.
And we will be talking to you again sometime in the future. I'll assure you.
Yeah, we've got your telephone number now. We know where to find you. Okay. Have a great day.
All right.
Be careful on the highways. Okay.
Yeah, thanks. You guys have a great day too.
All right, thank you. All right, let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Be right back after that. I know it's gonna be tough to follow that interview on Outdoors with Larry Ray on this May the 28th.
You can find